Hey YouTube, just doing a quick video. It's been ages since I've done one. Just having tons of stuff done at my house. Just everything needed to be done, so I'm just living in a building site, so it's pretty impossible to keep anything. I've got so much stuff boxed up and packed away. Just tools everywhere, there's tons of dust. You know, I've had a wall knocked down in the bathroom and that's all been replastered. I've just had the main bedroom all replastered, and it just so much dirt and crap everywhere. But it's getting there. But I thought I'd do a vid. Yeah, I've got a couple of games which I picked up in two different charity shops in the same morning. I was really lucky. But first of all, I'm going to start off with I'm a record collector as well. That's the first reason I started going to car boot sales. Just buying records, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, loads of really cool old records. And I used to go with my dad. My dad had a record store, and we would go to, from the age of 7 or 8, I remember running around car boot sales, and I would help him find stuff. I didn't have much of a clue at first, obviously, and then I would help him, so, and it was just great fun, brilliant fun. And then as soon as I sort of even got close to having my own car, that's it, I'm going to be out at the boot sale every Sunday. And literally as soon as I had a car, I was going to a car boot sale and just buying stuff. And I'd buy loads of records, I'd keep stuff for myself. I'm mainly into sort of rock and heavy metal, but I'd buy stuff and then I'd sell the things that I didn't want. And so I'd take a little table and have a little box of records and sell some of the stuff. I made some good mates through that at the car boots, but yeah, it's been something that's been with me, going to car boots and finding stuff for years and years and years. Yeah, I love it. But anyway, getting back to the records. So yeah, I'm a massive record fan, and a record store near me, they had this. It's brand new, 180 gram pressing, 2LP, Nirvana live at Reading, and I was too young to go to this one. I was going to go and see Nirvana in '94, but it never happened. But yeah, this is an absolutely amazing. If you've seen the DVD, it's fantastic. He gets wheeled out onto stage in a wheelchair, and wearing patient's whites, like a robe. He gets wheeled out, and then he leans up and pulls himself up to the microphone, and the guy takes the wheelchair away, and then seconds afterwards he just falls backwards onto the floor in a pile. It was electric, really cool. A guy where I work went and said he said it's the best concert he ever saw. But yeah, so this was only 15 quid, and I went back in there recently, and they're now selling it back again for £35, so that's a fantastic deal. Yeah. Oh, no, it was 92, I was thinking 1992. I've been to Reading a few times, but yeah, that's the classic. Anyway, right, onto the games. I've only got a couple of games. It's only going to be a show. I've been blabbering on for ages already. So yeah, I'm having my flat redone, and I was waiting for an electrician to turn up. He said he'd be around about 12 o'clock. And I had the day off in the end, off work. And I thought, sod it, I'm going to go to a charity shop that I knew that was out of the way, which I only go to once in a blue moon. and I've picked up a really nice Game Boy lot from there before. I had to ask, and they had it out the back, and I had to pay for. I paid 20 quid for this little Game Boy lot. It was in like a carrying case, and I've still got it in the same case, exactly how I got it. So I'll have to do a video on that. But it's a really nice Game Boy lot I bought from there. But you have to ask, and they've always got games there, but they're 2 quid regardless. And so I walked over to the corner where the games are, and straight away I saw this. So the glare from the light. Hogs of War. I've never played this one. I've heard excellent things about it. It's okay. The manual's a little bit crinkly. It's okay. It's pretty good. I haven't got it, so. And you can see the disc's a little bit scruffy, but so that was £2. And the next one, sort of, I was like, oh wow, it's I didn't even know it was a rarity. I picked it up because the front cover art reminded me of Point Blank, with like the little sort of bullety characters, and it's like, Team Buddies. And then when I read the little sticker on the front, field focus, come on. Parental guidance. Look, don't say we didn't warn you. This game contains foul language, loads of violence, and tons of serious ammo. It might look cute, but it definitely ain't for kids, okay? And yeah, it looks cracking. And so I just picked it up, thinking, oh, you know, £2. And you know, it's in excellent condition, much better than the Hogs of War. Yeah, it's a proper pressing, and the disc's excellent. Yeah, it's not mint, but it's really, really good. But when I looked online at this, I shit myself. It was like, oh my god, that's freaking, must be one of the games up there for rarity. But I only picked it up because I thought it looked awesome, and it was a bonus. But it's SCES 01923. So yeah, so that was from one charity shop, and yeah, it was £2 each. So, and I asked, and they didn't have anything else out, but they're always getting stuff and turning it over. But you know, they had loads of other stuff there as well, but nothing that really sort of made me want to buy it. And then I left there. I tried to record it, and it didn't come out very well. But I left there, and then I travelled back to my town, and there's a couple of decent charity shops there. And so I thought, I'll go and grab something to eat and then go and have a look. And there's one in particular which they get a good little turnaround of stuff, but it just seems to fly off the shelves. And so I went in there was nothing on the shelves, and it's sort of, you go to the end of the charity shop, and then there's like the games and stuff. The record, it's quite convenient. The records, CDs and games are all in one little corner, and right next to that corner is the door, and that's where the storeroom is and where they sort stuff. And so I looked, there was nothing, and then on the other wall there's books and stuff and some DVDs, and on that, where the DVDs and games are, I picked up a couple of bits there before. But I looked through the door and the sorted sort of table, and I could just see this sitting there, and I didn't even realise it was a limited edition one. And I was like, oh, so I said to the guy, I said, oh, I've been in there before, he's a nice bloke, and you know, I bought stuff. I always go in there and ask if he's got anything new, and he's like, yeah, it's for sale. I was just going to check it out online first, and I said to him, look, online it's probably worth about 15 quid. I told a bit of a porky because it's worth a bit more than that. I said, you know, I'll give you, because normally they put their games for £1 or £2. I said, I'll give you £5 for that. And he was like, yep, straight away. So before I'd even checked the discs, I just took it, and I bought a couple of other bits and pieces, and so I just added that to it, and he was chuffed. You know, I didn't try and rip him off. I just paid more than they normally ask for games in there. So, but yeah, it's got both in there, and it's absolutely mint. So, got the VIP card, manual. So yeah, awesome. So I'm 100% positive that this is in much better condition than the one I already have. So I'll be keeping this one and shifting on my old one, but I can't find it because it's in a box somewhere. But yeah, so yeah, it was great. That I'd sort of had a lull, you know, boot sales hadn't really been on, and I'd sort of had a quiet patch, and that made me, it's like, well, there's still some nice bits and pieces to be had out there. So but yeah, so first video back for a while. You know, I could have done one before, but I just wanted to have something nice to show. So there's some decent bits there, but I have one video I've been meaning to do for ages, but it's just impossible with so much crap everywhere when I get a bit more sorted. But it's from pretty much one of the last car boot sales I went to last year. I picked up this nice system and some really, really nice games. It's not the sort of stuff I always find, but it was just literally a little box, and it was just full. And so yeah, I've done the £20 bag video, and this is going to be the £40 box. So in the next week or two I'll try and get that done. It's worth it. It's a nice little thing. That's why I kept it boxed, and that's why I haven't, it's not a box system, it's just a box that they put the stuff in. But I really wanted to do like a little video with it, just exactly how I found it, so I've just kept it all as it was and just put it in the cupboard. And the same with that little Game Boy lot. So hopefully I'll get round to doing those. Maybe I'll do them at the same time, I don't know. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Sorry if I rambled on a bit. A little bit of my history on the car boots and the records and stuff. That's why I sort of picked retro boot disc. But yeah, I've been doing my records, my passion. But yeah. Anyway, rambling. Thanks for listening and watching, and leave a message, comment, blah 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 blah, and hopefully I'll do another video soon. Cheers guys, bye.